Alrighty, guys, you guys already know what it is. Yeah, Spectral Tower 2 here for the PlayStation 1. I just loaded it up. What happened was basically we're just gonna stream this game because I thought it was very interesting. PlayStation 1 RPG. This game does have a little bit of glitchy errors and stuff like that, so the game kind of does glitch out a lot. That isn't my fault. I do apologize for that. But yeah, this is a RPG game. It has a Spectral Tower 1 is pretty garbage, so we're gonna play Spectral Tower 2, which is aka known as Spectral Blade. And it's kind of an interesting not an action RPG game at all. It's kind of like a dungeon type RPG game. It's unique as fuck, and I think that it deserves a little more credit than what YouTube has given it or what players have given it. Most players probably never heard of this game. Like I said, there are graphical glitches like screen tearing and screen multiplying. Also, the audio gets cut off in this game for some reason. Like I don't know the sound after this main menu part. Pretty much the audio kind of just starts to fade out. I don't know how to fix that. I think that's just comes with the CD. This is a used CD from an eBay user, basically eBay seller. So it has scratches on it, and it occasionally will probably jet the music back in. I haven't played the game for too long, but yeah, so this is kind of going to be a little bit of muscle memory for the first half of it, and then we actually dive into the game. We'll see some more cooler things, I guess. The battle system is pretty generic, but it's kind of unique in a way. This game, I really do like the way it has. I like the look of it, the aesthetics, the way you move around. It's an interesting game nonetheless. So yeah, I got some stuff up, of course. On the left hand side, you can check out a little more information about Spectral Tower, and yeah, so without further ado, let's just hop into this game. This is for the PlayStation X, as they call it in Japan. So if you want to play this game, go ahead and get it on eBay. I got it for about 12 bucks. You can probably get it for a little cheaper. But it's really hard to find, Japan only, and I only got the CD. I wasn't able to get the case and all that other stuff, so I can't, do a live stream and look at the manual and check the whole look out of the game. But enough talking for this PlayStation X game live stream. Let's just hop into Spectral Tower 2. So you have options here, obviously. Start, load, and then I forgot what this one does. Let's go ahead and start a new game. I did have a little other save file, but I'm just gonna forget that. And so this game is gonna be played partially blind, not completely. Half of it is gonna be blind, and then one half of it I'm just kind of gonna know. We're not gonna play through the entire game just because I don't know if I can do that in one stream. I'm not even gonna fucking attempt it. But yeah, they want you to put in names. If you don't have time for all that shit and you want to hop straight into the action, just kind of click, just keep tapping B. I think B is accept in this game. It's usually A, or X in PlayStation standards. But for this game, it's usually back. That's actually the keyword. So yeah, I would show off the cutscenes, like I said, screen multiplication and screen tearing and shit like that. So yeah, I like the way the pre-rendered sprites look. It looks really good. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's really charming. And yeah, this is one of those games where you don't really have random encounters. You can see all the enemies on the map, so it has like the dungeon crawling aspect to it. So here's our first ally. He actually becomes our first party member. He will join us. He basically got lost in this Amazon forest place as well, and they basically it's like basically the Tower of Druaga, basically what this game is based off of. You just kind of climb your way up through the Spectral Tower to obviously defeat the main antagonist of the game. So pretty generic in terms of story, but in terms of everything else, the game presents itself pretty well for a Japan only game that didn't get any love. So yeah, we'll have music playing in the background. Let me just put that up. It should already be up, but yeah, so combat is really unique in this game. You're kind of on a grid, but you can't really do anything as of now because you haven't really unlocked anything. So I'm just going to choose to defend here, let my other guy attack, and then we'll just go ahead and take both of them out next turn. So yeah, you can press Y, just triangle to go ahead and check out your other skills and stuff like that, but we haven't of course unlocked anything, and those are like skill sets. So let's go ahead and both slice them up, 1,000 punches. So this part right here is you can choose to engage or keep moving forward, or you can back up and get in a little defense mode. But we don't really got to worry about it. Our party member is pretty powerful, and so are we. So this is one of those games where you really not encouraged to fight. Like you're not. It's kind of like fuck. What's that game? What's that game for the PlayStation 1? Fuck. I forget what the name is. Fuck. Okay, whatever. I can't remember that game for the life of me. But it's basically that game where killing enemies will deplete your oxygen. It's like a first-person shooter for PlayStation. It'll come back to me eventually. But it's basically like that in that sense. Like you don't have to fight. You can literally dodge most enemies, if not all of them, like because they're displayed on the map. So you can kind of dodge all of them if you really want to. But I'm going to be fighting just a little bit of them to show out the battle system just a little bit more. Maybe gain a level or two for some experience points, and show a little more off of the game just to make the video a little longer. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this game. Yeah, pretty interesting game. You do have the menu, so these are your items. Of course you have different stuff like specials and stuff like that, stuff that we haven't learned yet except for these two. Yeah, so that, you got that and that, and then you got him, but you can't really check him out because he's technically an NPC. So yeah, and then you can punch, like that's to get the advantage when you run up on enemies. So it's kind of like Lufia in a way, to get the first attack off, or Earthbound in that sense. You can also run. The other button, X, not X, circle, I think. I don't know what that does exactly, but still figuring out the ropes of this game. But it's very interesting. I like the way the pre-rendered backgrounds look, the way it's like graphically sized towards your character. It just looks, it fits very well. So like I said, you can skip most battles in this game. But I'm just gonna not run, just to look at the scenery and take it in. And your character moves pretty fast even if you don't run. So like I said, these little dumbass enemies, they kind of just run into everything, but if they run into you, they get the first attack, so it's really hard to get the first strike on these guys. Alright, but I got him. Alright, so crazy thing enough, we're gonna end up losing this party member soon, so it's best that we get as much experience with him as we can now, because later on obviously he's going to disappear. He's going to disappear pretty quickly. He doesn't stay in our party for less than like 5 minutes. He literally so busy. Yeah, I think I punched this guy first too. We'll see if he attacks first. Okay, I did. Oh, and there he goes using some of his skills. Not bad. So those are one of those undead monsters where you can't really kill them off. Well, you can. I lied. But they just have the animation that looks like you can't kill them off. Oh, I think this time they got me. Oh no, we still got him. Still got him first. Okay, I'm totally fine with that. There's no like hidden treasure. Ooh, that's a strong glitch right there. That's like bad framework. Yeah, your character does shake a lot, like when going downstairs over or rocky terrains. Barrier collision in this game, or hit collision, is kind of off. So it's kind of a work of art. But yeah, this game is interesting. Like, I don't know how else to explain this game, but I fuck with it heavy. So yeah, we're gonna take this guy on our team, This will occasionally happen where you run into battle with some enemies, and instead of fighting you, they will. So this game takes on a lot of different aspects. That's why I think it's a really badass game, because it's like Shin Megami Tensei and Lufia and all these other genres just combined into one. So yeah, occasionally you will have enemies that will want to join your team, and yeah, when that happens, you just accept them. So we're gonna switch off this guy for that guy because I know this guy's a little bit stronger. Yeah, so you got more health. Alrighty. So ain't no talking with these guys. It's straight to action. A bow, million punches. And he's literally attacking his own guys, which is cool because, you know, makes battling easier. We're not actually earning money from this, if I remember. Oh, there goes our level. We're not actually earning money for this. No, we're not. Okay, so we don't start earning money until later on in the game. Or I think somebody hands it to us. I can't quite remember. We're going to be running into a town very soon. So stay tuned to that. And spoiler alert, once we enter that town, we do end up losing our party member. So, but we gain him back pretty quick. I mean, he's one of those like Aretha 2 type characters. He's like Dole from Aretha 2, or Magus as I call him. Mysterious as fuck. Just leaves and joins whenever the hell they feel like it, which is kind of a clutch situation sometimes. But Spectral Tower, baby, this is an interesting, unique ass game. You're not gonna find this game anywhere else in the PlayStation library, trust me. There's some pretty beautiful Japan-only RPGs that I do want to play in the future. Ore no Shigebani was the first one, and I thought it was great. Bounty Sword was great as fuck too. 2 games you guys definitely need to check out if you're a Japan. I don't know how to explain that. Japan person. Yeah, that part. So yeah, I know I've been lacking on live streams. I've just been doing long plays and let's plays. Oh. You guys scared the guy off my party. Fucking asshole. Let's take him out. But yeah. But I'm working on that. I'm gonna be doing another variety PlayStation 1 Twitch stream for you guys just to check that out. So yeah, we'll be doing a long play of Speed Punks, and other than Spectral Tower 2, we will be doing Spectral Tower 2, then we'll be doing Speed Punks as another live stream, and then our third live stream would be I haven't figured that out yet, but all the other games I said I was gonna live stream, I'm just gonna put them in a variety stream pack. So I'm still gonna live stream, just not single-handedly. Speed Punks is a little hidden gem, so I want to play that game as well. Yeah, our first ever our second PlayStation 1 LP will be our first was 40 Winks, and that didn't go very well. So our second will of course be what was our second gonna be? Fuck, I forgot. Our second live stream. Fuck, I literally forgot. Oh yeah, 70s robot anime, Geppy X, aka with the Geppy Busters and stuff like that, and that whole alternate series. So yeah, we're gonna be playing that as our second LP, PlayStation 1 LP. After I do like 3 live streams, I'll do an LP, and then once we're done with that, I'll move on to the SNES and doing some live streams over there. Some variety packs. I need to do more variety stuff rather than just, you know, single-handedly going through the series. But yeah, look, environments are just so beautiful, well detailed. Like it looks such a good game. It looks amazing. I love PlayStation 1. I'm addicted. Seriously. But yeah. So coming up here pretty soon, we're gonna enter a town, and we're gonna lose one of our party members. But that's totally fine because we still have another one, and I guess we can get another one as well. But you know, we're gonna have to replace that party member, so I'd rather not just stick with the little zombie guy I have. So you're probably thinking he's in the town ahead, but he's really not. somewhere off to the left. To the left, to the left. Every RPG in a box to the left. I need a box with RPG games in there. I'll put that shit in the left hand side of me. I need some water, I'm thirsty. It's pretty late at night, guys. I'm really tired, just got off of work, so I'm a little weird right now when I'm live streaming, so I apologize for that. And yes, I do know about Spectral Tower 1, but I know it's bad, guys. it's trust me, it's bad, guys. Yeah, some red armor, something like that, did something like that on PlayStation, on YouTube, some type of video on it. I never paid attention to it. I was like, fuck this game looks terribly bad, to be straight up. And I don't say that about a lot of games, so I want to save state right here just in case something bad happens. Like I accidentally click something and, you know, like I said, still getting to know this game just a little bit. Haven't quite gotten the hang of it yet. So I know this guy gives you a couple options. You could have like a full dialogue with this guy in a Skyrim sense, where the more you talk to him, he kind of opens up more dialogue. Which I thought was interesting. A little interesting town here. Neat concept for an RPG, I guess. Let's go into the Big Mother Tower. And so yeah, like I said, some NPCs will go and have a full talk with you and shit like that. So yeah, by saying no, I opened up some more talk options. I guess we could explore that, but I'm not going to. So this is weird because this guy has shit like the calculator, which is an actual calculator, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, and it's really just weird. This guy, I don't really know what he does entirely. I haven't figured that out, mainly because I haven't went through all of these options. But I know he can save. That's good. I got another way of saving though. So you can load. That is how you save in the game. Oh, goddamn, I'm trying to stop hitting that calculator. Okay, that guy is basically of unimportance. Let's continue on. We will be having some enemies closer. This game kind of gives me like the Seiken Densetsu feel to it. In a short manner, it has that type of vibe to it. Only difference is it's not an action RPG. It's a real time. I mean turn-based, which I'm cool with turn-based. I like turn-based RPGs, to be honest with you. I'm an RPG fan for reals, die hard. So anything RPG to me is cool as long as it's good. It can't be like Guardians Crusade, which is not a bad RPG whatsoever, but like, come on. What the fuck? That game is just not even it's a joke. To hardcore RPG fans, that's just, if you really never played an RPG before, handle that. But you know, that game is just not I can't really talk bad about that game. It's just not a good game to play if you really want an adventure, shall I say. It's pretty childish. Story is pretty childish as well, not even worth the effort. That's funny. You wonder where I get my music from. There's a website called pumpyouup.com. You get all like the free dubsteps and shit, and like gaming music, and you should definitely worth checking it out. Jack Frost, I would advise you to check that out if you really like this music. Although I do mix it up, I didn't just keep the same music, just because I know how boring that would get listening to that the whole live stream. So I do got some variety in the way I do things. So yeah, a lot of battles. I want to get as much experience points as I can, just because this next section ahead, I'm just going to be skipping through most of it. Pretty soon I'm coming to like the parts where I kind of stop playing, because I didn't play too much of this game, but I just felt the vibe was just really strong. So yeah, up ahead we're going to get our party member back. I don't actually know his name. I'm just going to call him Klaus for now. I didn't fully get the details of his name, even though it says it. I just never bothered to, since he's an NPC. I don't know if he stays in our party for the entire game, or if he's just for like this first half and like we never see him again. But I hope that that isn't the case. So here we go with our first magic. This is light magic, and basically the same shit. As far as skills go in this game, they're not too too exempt. That guy just ran off this fucking screen. I did not know that enemies can do that. That is interesting. So that's a good way to lose experience points, if you know enemies just start randomly dropping off screen. Either your character smells like shit or something's in the air. Yeah, this is a weird looking game, I won't lie. This is a hidden gem for sure, but it's also a weird ass looking fucking game, like straight up. This game reminds me of Expert, in the term of Expert, where it just kind of discourages you from fighting. It's weird. I think it was Space Hulk or Space Griffin, one of those two. Alright, so up ahead we're gonna have a little cult revelation from Shin Megami Tensei. Gathering up and summoning shit. He's like, yippee! Hey, can I tell you a secret? There's some crazy ass people up ahead. Alright, let's go. So yeah, like I said, some cult shit. Some fucking Golden Sun prodigies. Tomb Raider-esque. Spectral Tower 2. 4 out of 5. That's the vibe I'm getting. Yeah, you can talk to these guys. These guys are like really weird. They kind of all say the same thing, really. Nothing too important about them. One thing I don't get about this game is like, why do I have a sword on my back, but you know, I still punch with my hands? That's one thing that's not Luffy-ish. So yeah. These guys don't got much to say, to be honest. Bunch of nonsense. Well, because I'm not Japanese, it's nonsense to me. Honestly, I don't even give a fuck about the lore of these ruins. Just shut up. I didn't mean to talk to you guys. You guys seem like some weird ass, boring ass. Alright, let's pass these guys up. Continue on. We will begin our first floor, second floor actually, of the Spectral Tower. So this is where the dungeon crawling aspects come into play. So yeah. Oh, so yeah, there are traps. Just wanted to show that off for you. I didn't mean to get that close to it. But yeah, so you break chests, that's what these are for. And So how you do this is complicated, really complicated. You basically have to hit it in a special amount of times in order to basically break that open. I can't remember where the door was. There it goes. Alright, so that's basically would be the next side of the dungeon. So new interesting enemies here. They will follow you and do all types of crazy nonsense and shit, so watch out for them. But let's just get into battle just to see what they look like. I already know. Enemies animations in this game are not bad. They're kind of pretty looking, I ain't gonna lie to you. They're really eye candy for real RPG fans. But yeah, most enemies in this game just take about a hit. So really there's no point of leveling. Like, they discourage you from really fighting in battles. Like, it's not mandatory whatsoever. If you just don't want to do it, then you just don't have to. Literally. Weird. Usually, the first time I played this game around, that door opened for me, so it's weird. It's odd as fuck. You got a dead soldier. I'm just playing. So here's a key. That's what we're gonna use to open that door. That's probably why it didn't work. But yeah. Alright, so I got what's in there. It's a weird, like, lock-picking aspect. Let's fight this guy, just to show off his animation. And to get this really fucked up cutscene. So yeah, they do have some animated parts with, like, new enemies. Unfortunately, like I said, this guy lied to me. He said that the CD was scratched up, but he didn't tell me, like, the CD was fucked up. $12 down the drain. I can still play the game, and I'm still going to, but that's still pretty annoying, not being able to enjoy the cutscenes, the fruits of the labor. Die. Okay, he's gonna keep healing. That's fine with that. Oh, he got paralyzed. My turn. Dynamite punch. Got Igor in my fucking party. You doing the work. Alright, so this is how you earn money in the game, by basically breaking pots. So before we go any further, let's take our asses back up here and open this door. So at the end of every floor, you do get your stats of, you know, what kind of happens on that floor, which is interesting feat. Hey there, buddy. I'm gonna have to take you out because I don't want you shooting me. Yeah, I can see you're gonna be an annoying foe. Yeah, enemies are easy. I wish that the audio did work, but I think those are the only things that really are broken with the CD, like with the disc, is the audio and, oh shit, those enemies, I did not see those before either. See, I'm still, like, this game has a lot of randomness to it. I'm still learning new shit from it, even though I did a little playthrough of it. I mean, it's cool to break most things, but don't break every jar, because you will get bombed a few times. And they do very well of setting traps in this game. It's close to Death Trap Dungeon, but Death Trap Dungeon is garbage. But you know what? Actually, See if I can eliminate this guy. I'm so glad I got this guy on my party because first time around he didn't really do it for me. I didn't really have a guy on my team basically first time around. I was just in this dungeon by myself, so this helps out a lot with grinding and hopefully making the game progress go a little faster. Now I just gotta find that goddamn door. See, the pre-rendering in this game is pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie to you that. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it's confusing to look at. It's only eye candy to a certain degree, I could most likely say about this game. But yeah, always good to keep a map on you. Watch the fuck. So yeah, these enemies are nearly hard to fight. You can't fight them actually. When you're trying to fight them, you will die. So, like I said, sometimes I got audio, sometimes. So yeah, random sound effects sound awful. Sorry about that cut. An update pulled up on my screen. I had to cut that shit out. So yeah, I'm playing the PS1 game, but I'm using this capture card emulator to help. In other words, to help capture the PlayStation 1 game. This is how I do everything, so get used to it. I should be keeping it down because it is late at night, but honestly, when talking about this game, I just can't help but to get toned with the voice, and most of these dungeons are very repetitive, by the way. So that is a staple throughout this game, unless like the end of the, I think like towards the end, as far as I remember, when I got to the boss, like the final boss of this game, the last two dungeons or the last two dungeon floors I answered were pretty unique in their own right. We won't be getting that far, but you know, that's just what the truth is. Oh, by the way, our next LP is going to be great. I don't know if I told you. I told the viewers ahead of you. But yeah, we're going to be doing 70s robot anime, so go check that out. That shit is a pretty good shoot 'em up, shmup for the PlayStation 1. Deserves some credit. It's no Trigger Heart Excelia, but you know, it's pretty damn good. It's got like that old Gundam style feel to it, but not quite. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. And I'm really low on health. Fuck, you're in my way. I gotta slay your bitch ass. This music goes hard though, I'm not gonna lie to you. This dubstep shit really be kicking in sometimes. Especially when you're playing a game for close to an hour. Yeah, you gotta have something to vibe out to, especially when there's no audio, which is like fucking gay. But couldn't get that to work with this CD. That's what I get for buying used Japan only games. But yeah, fuck it. Shit happens, huh? Shit happens. So like, what the fuck? Should it like not be like an extra room or some shit? Oh, see, like I told you, the pre-renderedness is bad. It's been like so long since I played this game. I literally cannot remember everything. I remember most of the controls. Oh, damn, this was a metamorphosis bomb, meaning that turns you to a pig and you're basically defenseless in battle. Let me see if I can use some more of these things. Don't know what they do, but it shouldn't hurt to use them. That looks like a healing potion. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Just keep moving on up. Every floor is a little bit different. Just a tad bit. Sometimes they make you reverse enter a floor. Here's our buddy. And surprise, surprise, surprise. He might join our team again, who knows. Okay, I'm gonna watch this cutscene even though it's fucked up. Thanks to the guy who sold this damn CD to me. I should have hit up my boy 8-Bit Gollum. He's doing the whole classic cell collection tomorrow, so I might see him at the next E3. Who knows? This PAX was pretty good. No. I have not played Journey to West. Shoko. The reason for that is because I heard it's garbage. But I will be playing Sayuki, which is the PlayStation 1 version of Journey to the West, and so stay tuned for that, I guess. Oh shit, she just threw the fuck out of that thing. Got some crazy ass mofos in this bitch. I cannot watch this the way this looks right now. I just cannot. This ain't no Lost Odyssey. Like, this ain't that eye candy. No Square Enix clone that never got no Treasure Hunter G's brother, basically. Alrighty. More dialogue. Characters in this game aren't interesting. It's kind of like Tornado in a way, but they're not that interesting, to be honest with you. But this is what you would know as like a checkpoint. So you're basically in this tower with other hunters. So it's kind of like Azure Dreams. And yeah, so you got other hunters in there with you. So there's a little exchange of dialogue. This game is pretty fucking crazy, I'll tell you that much. Oh, got me. It's hard to even look at what the fuck I'm looking at because it's so distorted. But they're clearly hellhounds, so. Merc! Hadouken! Igor, attack! Now, you fucking asshole. Just stay, fuck you, stay there in the background then. I need your fucking help. Been doing this shit since 1991, boy. Smirk! Oh wow, you suck. Back up then. The fuck? Wasting my time. It feels good to play an RPG again. It really does. I've been missing this whole level grinding and exploring aspects of life. I feel like life's just been a little bit too dull lately. Need to get back into live streaming and doing some more games for my channel. It's raining gold. These motherfuckers just be jetting around the screen like crazy. Okay, this one's gonna be a level 2, which is gonna be harder to unlock. Ah, I broke it. Fuck. I don't know how many turns they give you for that. I can never figure that out, but can't be too many. Should be getting a level soon, or getting a new ability. Pretty cool. I think we're about level 2. I haven't checked my stats in a while. I gotta do that. Oh shit. Not much I can do with that. There was no real way to see if we can break this one though. We should be able to. These ones are the more easy ones. So yeah, kind of generic. All you do is just, you know, go around dungeon crawling, taking treasure, stealing gold, and a whole bunch of piratey shit, you could say. I feel like I've been talking this entire time and I look getting tired. My throat is getting. Oh whoa, what the fuck? Summoning the fucking blue-eyes dragon and shit. Oh hell no. Now look at my pig form. I look fucking ridiculous. I cannot believe I entered battle like this. This is mockery. I might die here actually. Unless this guy ever attacks. Oh yeah, look at my guys even. He's like, fuck that, man. You're not about to get me killed up in this bitch. The fuck? I didn't sign up for this shit. I'm gonna defend. Okay, maybe I'll attack him. Watch, right when I attack, he'll fuck me up. Oh no, I killed him. Okay. Okay. That wasn't bad. That probably was the baby dragon. Let me get away from you. Motherfuckers. Like, everybody in this game is on some type of drug. They're all just so fucking spiked out of their minds. Skirt on. Oh, I forgot about that purple op. Take his ass down. Some of these enemies look like something out of Jeepers Creepers. Just horrific. Fuck, when will this damn thing wear off? I can't be walking around looking like this. It looks fucking stupid. Like, I just look so goddamn ridiculous. God, there's so many enemies now. I feel like this could fuck with the overall progress of the game. But yeah, our next live stream, Kyle, will be Speedpunks. Thank you for asking. Thank you for your $10 donation as well. I appreciate that. But yeah, next game will be Speedpunks, and then probably Reikoku after that, which is like a horror game. Let's do some horror games. I haven't done a horror game since like 1991. I don't know why I'm using that reference so much. So a lot of shit happened in 2019 so far. I hope you guys know that. Let's take a look at chat here for a moment. Oh, you just bought a Turbo Graphics. Huh. I thought about that. The reason why I didn't do it is because I don't feel like there's a lot of good games for the Turbo Graphics. Like, it's not a good genre for me, or console, shall I say. Of course, there's like Cross Wyber and Bravo Man and a couple other games like Benki Gaiden that I do fuck with, but like it just has such a small library. It's like it's not even worth copying it unless you're like in collection series. But I don't collect anymore because that's just too much money for one, and two, a lot of this shit just sits here and collects dust. Like, I have a PlayStation 1, I have an Xbox 360. I'm not really a fan of the newer shit because it's like super expensive and everything is expensive for it. And it's not much nostalgia because the games for the newer games are just so fucking long, It's like you really gotta sit there and play that shit forever. It's like, you know. So I fuck with the more old school approach. But as far as that goes, I have Xbox 360, I have PlayStation 1, I own an SNES, I own an NES, I own Game Boy and Game Boy Colors, but I can't record from those, so I have to use emulators. Neither can I record from, but I do have the NES and the SNES Classic, so I can record from those. But I don't have the Game Boy and GBA and the Game Boy Color type format aspect. I can use the Super Game Boy, but sometimes it looks a little funny. I do own a Wonder Swan. I do own the Mega Drive, the Sega Master System. I don't own a TurboGrafx 16, aka PC Engine, so I have to use the emulator for that. So I only use 3 emulators really, and sometimes occasionally for the PlayStation 1. Sometimes it doesn't work on my capture card. But yeah, that's enough about that, to be honest with you. Kyle, only movies I've seen lately are American Pie. I had to see that movie again. The Naked Mile, of course, which is fucking hilarious. You guys gotta check that shit out. Naked Pie, and what was that other fucking John Wick 3? You guys gotta see that shit too. That shit is oh so good. Oh my god, I fuck with John Wick so heavily. So I'm just gonna get the fuck out the tower, just simply because I don't got enough health here. And yeah, John Wick was lit as fuck. If you haven't seen that shit, you're missing out completely. I haven't even seen the first 2, so I can't talk shit. But like, goddamn, you're fucking up, bro. You're really fucking up. Why did I have to leave the dungeon right when I had the key too? I didn't think about it. I forgot I had the key, so I thought it would be okay for me to. But I clearly fucked up, because now I would be looking pretty stupid trying to run all the way back in here with no fucking key. But I'm gonna be ending this live stream soon, because I feel like I've demonstrated Spectral Tower enough for you guys to want to play it. It's a pretty interesting game. Yeah, go check it the fuck out, please. Hopefully we can speed through most of these dungeons again. I'm trying to avoid all battles, because lately I haven't been running into them on purpose just for the experience points, but it takes so long for you to like gain experience. Like, yeah, I'm really not even that leveled. Oh, you, what the fuck you, stupid son of a bitch. So yeah, got our health back. Let's just try to run through this shit real quick. Before I end this live stream, I do want to get a little bit more footage. Fuck. Try to avoid the battles. You gotta be kidding me. And I haven't figured out a way to run from battles yet. That was a problem I had later on in this game. When I actually attempted to beat it, I did not know how to run from battles, which kind of got serious at points. But it did help me literally overgrind, so I literally was like, the final boss, I couldn't kill him because I wasn't grinded up enough, but like all the enemies up to that point were just cakewalks. Like, it just was not even a joke. The final boss was the only challenge I had the entire game, straight up. Like, I never really died. I only died like twice, and I really got close to almost throwing my controller across the screen, but you know, still I was with the shits. Alright, I was still straight with the shits. That's all I gotta say. Oh damn, a lot going on in this room. Fuck that. Not even gonna bother. But yeah, this is your boy RPG Fans Only here, aka ETP on Facts. You already know how it is. If you like this stream of Spectral Tower 2, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback. And yeah, this is a PSX game. If you're new to the stream, I don't stream very often, but I have been getting back into the variety stream. So if you like that, well then keep watching, because you know there's more in tune for you guys. Like I said, next LP will be 70s robot anime, and then we'll also be dealing with a couple of more live streams like Speed Punks and Reikoku. And so yeah, keep staying tuned for that. And I'm going to be ending this live stream pretty soon here. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, please like and subscribe. Yeah, I need more viewers. I'm at 184, so if you guys can help get me to 200, I would gravely appreciate that. Gravely. I would kiss your mom on the forehead, figuratively. Maybe literally. If I saw her in public and she was cute, I probably would. But that's besides the point. Back to the start. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, till next time, fans. Not much I could say else about this game. It was made by Idea Factory. I don't know what other games they made, but I know they had some pretty handy works in some other games. As like a third-party developer, I'm pretty sure. But this music is great. It's the only music you get in the whole entire game. But yeah, I will see you guys later. As always, fans, I'm tired. So stay tuned for next stream, which will probably be tomorrow. We'll see. But until then, fam, it'll be like late at night, like around this time. So as always, bye-bye.